Are your legs feeling heavier, weaker, or more painful lately? Struggling with stairs, long walks, or even just standing still? It might not just be age. Certain everyday foods, and even some vitamins, could be silently draining your strength. Foods you trust, supplements you take, all working against your legs without you realizing it. In this video, we'll expose what's really behind the weakness, and show you what to avoid if you want to stay strong, steady, and independent. Let's get into it. Sugar isn't just bad for your waistline, it's quietly damaging your legs. When you eat too much, it triggers chronic inflammation, especially in your joints and muscles. That means more stiffness, pain, and a growing sense of heaviness over time. It also leads to insulin resistance, which blocks your muscles from absorbing energy properly. So even light movement can leave your legs feeling drained. And then there's the weight gain. Extra pounds put direct pressure on your knees, ankles, and hips, speeding up joint wear and muscle fatigue, all while offering zero nutrients your legs actually need to stay strong. A sweet treat here and there might seem harmless, but the long-term damage adds up fast. We're told to take our vitamins to stay healthy. But with vitamin A and vitamin D, more isn't always better. Too much vitamin A builds up in the body and causes muscle inflammation, pain, and even weakness. It also blocks magnesium and calcium, minerals your muscles rely on to stay flexible and responsive. Vitamin D, when taken in high doses, raises calcium levels in the blood. That calcium can harden in your soft tissues, causing tightness, cramps, and stiffness in your legs. It can also strain your kidneys, making swelling and muscle fatigue even worse. The bottom line? Vitamins are helpful in the right amount, but overdoing it could be holding your legs back more than you realize. They're quick, they're tasty, and they seem like a harmless way to get some protein, but processed meats are quietly draining your leg strength. Foods like bacon, ham, sausages, and deli meats are packed with sodium, preservatives, and saturated fats, all of which fuel chronic inflammation. That inflammation doesn't stay in your gut or your heart. It settles in your joints, in your knees, in your calves, and it makes everyday movement more uncomfortable than it should be. But inflammation is only the beginning. These meats also slow down your circulation. Poor blood flow means your muscles aren't getting the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong and recover after use. You may notice your legs feeling heavy, sluggish, or even sore after meals that include these foods. And there's another hidden cost. Chemical preservatives stress your liver and kidneys, the organs responsible for clearing out toxins and balancing nutrients. When they're overworked, muscle fatigue sets in faster, and recovery takes longer. Even worse, most processed meats lack the complete protein profile your body needs. So while you're eating calories, you're not getting the amino acids required to maintain muscle mass, especially important as you age. And if that wasn't enough, these foods often contribute to weight gain, putting more pressure on your legs and joints with every pound. So while they save time in the kitchen, processed meats cost you in ways that matter more: strength, energy, and independence. Let's keep going. Because one of the most damaging foods for leg health is something many of us eat without even thinking: fried foods. We all crave them sometimes. Crispy fries, golden nuggets, a quick bite of something hot and salty. But fried foods don't just weigh down your plate, they weigh down your legs. The problem starts with trans fats and saturated fats. These fats inflame your blood vessels and reduce their flexibility. That means poor circulation, and when blood can't move freely, your muscles don't get enough oxygen. Less oxygen means less energy, slower healing, and constant fatigue. You might notice it after lunch: your legs feel heavier, your steps feel slower, and you just want to sit. That's not in your head. It's your body struggling to process what you just ate. Fried foods also raise inflammatory markers, making joints feel stiffer and more painful, especially around your knees and hips. And the longer these fats stick around in your system, the more wear they put on your entire lower body. But the damage goes beyond inflammation. Meals like fried chicken or donuts are calorie-dense and nutrient-poor. You're consuming energy without the vitamins, minerals, or protein your muscles need. It's like trying to fuel your car with smoke. You're putting something in, but the engine just sputters. And let's not forget digestion. These foods take longer to break down, using up energy that could be going to your muscles. The result? You feel drained instead of recharged. Over time, this pattern leads to muscle loss, joint strain, and poor mobility. Your legs lose the power to carry you. One deep-fried meal at a time. The good news? Changing how you cook, baking, grilling, or using healthy oils can start reversing that damage. But fried foods aren't the only everyday staple making things worse. Next up, the carbs we all grew up on, and why white bread and instant noodles might be quietly weakening your legs. They're in almost every kitchen. White bread for toast, instant noodles for a quick meal. But these everyday staples? They're silently working against your legs. Let's start with white bread. It's made from refined flour, which means it's stripped of fiber, minerals, and anything your muscles actually need. What's left is a high glycemic food that causes blood sugar spikes, followed by energy crashes. That roller coaster drains your muscles and leaves your legs feeling weak and unstable. The more often you eat it, the more your body develops insulin resistance. That makes it harder for muscles to absorb glucose, their primary fuel source. Without fuel, muscles shrink. And when your legs lose muscle, balance, power, and endurance all take a hit. Now look at instant noodles. They might seem harmless, but they're loaded with sodium and chemical additives. One serving can push your salt intake through the roof, causing fluid retention that makes your legs feel swollen and stiff. It also raises your blood pressure, which restricts blood flow and slows recovery. Plus, these foods are dangerously low in protein and micronutrients. That means you're eating empty calories that do nothing to rebuild or maintain leg strength. And the preservatives? They can trigger low-level inflammation, another strike against your joints and muscles. You might not feel it right away, but over time, these foods create the perfect storm for chronic weakness, poor mobility, and even loss of independence. The fix isn't giving up carbs altogether, it's upgrading your choices. Whole grains, oats, rye, and protein-rich additions like eggs or avocado give your legs what they actually need. Because if food is fuel, you want the kind that moves you forward, not holds you back. Coming up next, a common ingredient hiding in everything from frozen meals to seasonings, and the surprising way it messes with your muscles. You'd be surprised how many foods in your pantry are quietly loaded with monosodium glutamate, or MSG. It's in instant noodles, frozen meals, seasoning packets, even healthy soups. MSG is meant to boost flavor, but it interferes with your nervous system, especially the signals between your brain and muscles. That disruption can show up as leg heaviness, stiffness, or even small tremors. And the older you get, the more sensitive your body becomes to these effects. That's because MSG can overstimulate nerve cells, leading to fatigue and decreased coordination. It also promotes chronic inflammation, which damages joints and tightens muscles. Add in the extra sodium from these processed foods, and you're looking at swelling, poor circulation, and constant leg discomfort. The worst part? MSG hides under other names, like yeast extract or hydrolyzed protein, so you might be consuming it without realizing. The solution? Ditch the artificial flavor bombs and go natural. Fresh herbs, garlic, onion, and citrus give you flavor without the fallout. Next up, ultra-processed dairy. Looks harmless, feels familiar, but for your legs, it's another hidden trap. Those sliced cheeses, cheese spreads, and melt-ready packs might seem convenient, but under the surface, they're creating problems for your legs. These ultra-processed cheeses are packed with sodium, saturated fat, and phosphates. That combo raises your blood pressure, causes fluid retention, and stiffens your arteries, making it harder for blood to reach your muscles. And here's what most people miss. They also mess with your mineral balance. Too much phosphate throws off calcium and magnesium levels, two essentials for muscle contraction and bone strength. The result? Muscle fatigue, joint pain, and even nighttime leg cramps that keep coming back. And unlike real cheese, these versions are often stripped of quality protein, meaning your muscles aren't getting what they need to stay strong. Swap them out for cottage cheese, ricotta, or natural hard cheeses in moderation. Your legs will feel the difference, lighter, stronger, and more stable. Next, we turn to a common habit that quietly multiplies every one of these problems. Alcohol. A glass of wine or a cold beer might seem harmless, even relaxing. But as you age, alcohol hits your body harder than it used to. It interferes with the absorption of magnesium, calcium, and vitamin D, all critical for muscle strength and joint health. Without them, your legs become more prone to weakness, cramps, and even fractures. Alcohol also slows down muscle repair, so after a workout or even a long walk, your body struggles to bounce back, leaving you sore for longer than usual. And let's not forget dehydration. Alcohol drains your fluids, stiffens your muscles, and increases the chance of painful leg cramps, especially overnight. On top of that, regular drinking raises inflammation and packs on extra weight. Two more enemies of mobility and joint comfort. It's not about quitting completely, but if you want to stay strong and steady on your feet, cutting back can make a bigger difference than you'd expect. Coming up, what to avoid in your snacks, especially those cookies and convenience treats that seem innocent but wear your legs down over time. They're easy to grab, sweet to eat, and feel like a quick reward. But filled cookies, packaged pastries, and salty snacks are quietly working against your legs. These foods are loaded with trans fats, artificial additives, and simple sugars, a perfect storm for inflammation and poor circulation. They raise your blood sugar fast, then crash it, leaving your muscles drained and craving more food, not more strength. And the worst part? They're nearly void of protein, fiber, or essential minerals. That means you're filling up without fueling up, especially dangerous as muscle mass naturally declines with age. Trans fats also clog your arteries, restricting blood flow to your legs and leading to swelling, soreness, and fatigue. Even a short walk can start to feel like a chore. Over time, these snacks contribute to weight gain, water retention, and a higher risk of varicose veins and chronic joint pain. If you want to keep moving comfortably, swap the processed bites for natural snacks, like nuts, fruit, or high-fiber bars. And next, we dig into the one food additive hiding in plain sight that messes with your muscles on a deeper level: MSG. MSG hides in more foods than you'd think. From instant noodles to frozen meals to those seasoning packets we sprinkle without a second thought. But while it boosts flavor, it also disrupts the way your muscles work. MSG overstimulates neurotransmitters, which help control muscle contractions. That overstimulation can lead to leg twitching, cramps, or a weird sense of heaviness, especially if you're sensitive to it. It also triggers inflammation, affecting your joints, blood vessels, and circulation. A direct hit to lower body mobility. And because MSG often comes with high sodium, it causes water retention and swelling, making your legs feel puffy and tight. Over time, MSG-rich diets can slow muscle recovery and increase fatigue, even if you're eating enough calories. And here's the tricky part. It's often disguised under names like yeast extract or flavor enhancer. Your best move? Cook with real ingredients, herbs, spices, citrus, and give your muscles a break from the additives. Up next, the final piece of the puzzle: two common vitamins that most people take for strength, but that might actually be weakening your legs. Vitamins A and D are often seen as essential, especially as we age. And while they are important, taking too much can quietly weaken your legs. Let's start with vitamin A. In excess, it builds up in your liver and muscles, leading to stiffness, joint pain, and muscle fatigue, especially in your lower body. It also blocks absorption of key minerals like magnesium and calcium, which your muscles rely on to move and recover. Too much A, tightness, cramping, and a creeping sense of weakness, all from a supplement you thought was helping. Then there's vitamin D. It's critical for bone health, but large doses without supervision can lead to hypercalcemia, too much calcium in the blood. This creates stiffness in soft tissues, burning in the legs, and poor coordination. It also stresses your kidneys, which can worsen swelling and muscle strain. The problem isn't the vitamins themselves, it's taking more than your body needs. And unfortunately, many people do, especially with high-strength supplements and fortified foods. The lesson? Test before you supplement. Because even a good thing, if overdone, can quietly take your strength away. If this opened your eyes, let me know in the comments. Which food or habit surprised you most? Hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell, so you don't miss what's coming next.